Hey guys, what's going on? Doug here. This is Doug Sales. I'm just gonna kind of use this as like a journal just to talk and get things off my mind, because if you saw 2 videos ago, then you know that I have plans to quit my job a year from now and do reselling and YouTube full time. So that is a journey that I want to document and that I want to keep a journal of, I guess, just to keep me motivated. And so you can see how someone might do this along the way. You know, I'm hoping I can even do it in a year. I don't know. That's the goal. That's the goal, to do it in a year. So there was the first video of me explaining why I want to quit my job and why I want to resell and do YouTube full time. And then the second video I posted a few days ago was just a reminder and mistakes that I've made in the past that I wanted to kind of share with you guys, share with people that might be struggling, right? And that might have made these mistakes in the past and you need a refresher. Or if you're new, it could help you as well. So if you don't watch those 2 videos, you can. I'll put them down in the description. I'm also gonna make a playlist just to kind of like document this journey so you can watch everything in a row if you want to. But guys, my eBay is in shambles and I'm lucky they have not suspended it. The day I'm recording this is August 21st. They reevaluated my eBay yesterday and I've made a few sales the past month and I've gotten the shipments out on time and they've been good transactions. So when they reevaluated, I think they were like, okay, I think this guy's starting to get back on track. So we're going to keep his account the way it is and see how he does this month. Right now, my account is in a state of below standard. So don't let this happen to you guys. Don't let this happen to you. I will credit all of this that happened to 1, burnout, 2, depression. Went through big changes the past 2 years of my life, a little over 2 years, and it just hit me hard, right? Like depression put me on my butt. I didn't want to do much. If you are going through something like that, just shut your store down. Just shut your store down until you're past it and then get back on track when you're ready. I tried to do it and tried to do everything, like do all that during the time I was battling depression and anxiety and burnout. And so the result was I got a lot of shipments out late. My account has a late shipment rate of 22.11%. It's ridiculous. Don't do it. I'm almost having to start over, right, to rebuild it. But I'm so lucky my eBay didn't get canceled or suspended. So we'll give it another month, and hopefully after another month, we will get out of this below standard situation. But I'm also having to start over. I'll tell you about that. I'm starting over not because I want to, but because when I ended all my listings, when it was time to shut the store down and stop reselling because of what I was going through, I didn't know they purged those listings after 90 days after they sat in the unsold section. And so I'm having to retake pictures. I think I had like just under 60 listings that were still up. I didn't have to retake pictures of those, but I'm having to retake pictures of everything else, and that's going to be over 400 items. So that's part of this journey. That's going to be part of this journey to becoming a full-time reseller, is getting everything that I have in the house now listed and back on eBay. I took tomorrow and Friday off, and I'm going to live both days as if reselling was my full-time job. It's going to be getting stuff in inventory, getting stuff stored. It's going to be getting pictures taken, get stuff listed. I'm going to get as many pictures taken as I can in the next 2 days and as much stuff listed as I can in the next 2 days, because I have to get this stuff up to date with everything that I have before I can start moving forward and start building more inventory. The goal by this time next year is to have over 3,000 items in my store. That's kind of the numbers that I did, what I'm probably going to need to even think about becoming a full-time reseller. That's just the way it is. So don't let this happen to your store, guys. Here, I'll show you. I'll show you what's going on. All right, guys. So here's kind of where we are right now with the start of this whole journey. Right, here's the start of this whole journey. And I am climbing back out of a hole because of the hole I put myself in. The hole that I talked about earlier in this video that I put myself in. I have about 71 items listed right now. So I've listed some, but not a lot. I've done a lot of seeing what needs pictures retaken, what's listed where, do I still have this in inventory? I let it all get out of hand. Once I get this all settled and all situated, I'm going to show you guys how I did that as well, and hopefully that'll help somebody going forward. But here we go. We've done $113.79 in sales the last 31 days. That's with like 71 items in the store. That's not a lot. Of course, you know the take home is way less than that. I don't have that number in front of me, but you guys know that when they say you did $113.79 in sales, that is the sale price plus the shipping price. That's how much the consumer paid you to get that item. Sale price, shipping. Of course, you got to use that amount to pay for shipping, and then eBay takes their fees out. Here is the current seller level, and I'm only documenting this because I want you guys to like see what can happen if you just are burnt out and you aren't into this, or if you're going through something and it's not the right time to resell. Just shut your store down until you're ready, right? Shut your store down until you're ready. But I have a transaction defect rate of 4.81%. I don't feel like that's too bad because, and this doesn't mean when people get their item, they're given a survey and they have these questions that they answer. Even though they may be happy with the transaction, the way they answer that survey, and I don't have the survey in front of me, can affect this transaction defect rate. So that doesn't necessarily mean that a transaction went bad or anything like that. So 4.81%, I don't know if that's bad or what. Let me know what yours is. I'm just curious. Late shipment rate, this is bad. This is really, really bad. And that is because I just couldn't make myself get up and ship out orders in time. Because I was depressed, because I was more focused on other things. I was more focused going to the bar and drinking and just trying to deal with my shit in a different way. And this was not my priority. So I let this get really out of hand. You see here, they say if this percentage is above 7%, they're going to follow up with you. I'm at 22.11%. I think these roll off though. Like if it hits a transaction that was a late shipment, like it's August 21st right now. Let's say there was a late shipment on August 24th of 2023. I think once we hit that date, that one falls off. I could be wrong, but I think that's how that works. Cases closed without seller resolution. I actually don't know where this come from because I've either canceled orders. Maybe that has to do with it. I've either canceled orders or I've shipped it out late. I'd have to look into that, see what's going on. But bottom line is I'm below standard and I got to fix this, guys. And I'm documenting this right now because I want you to see what I go through to fix it. So right here, if you click on seller level region US, if you click on that, it takes you into a more detailed thing about what you got going on. Past seller level, July 20th, current seller level. Next evaluation is September 20th. So I get evaluated every month on the 20th. They kept it the same after they evaluated yesterday, which I'm thankful for because I'm just now starting to ramp it back up again. Transaction defect. Okay, late shipment. I want to look at this. You can go in here and get a full report. Let's go. So September 5th, 2023, there's a late shipment. These are all the late shipments. I'm owning up to it and I'm showing you guys, and I want you to see what happens. That's all. So on September 5th, 2023, that's not too far along. I'm curious to see if this drops off. And improves my percentage. But I'm going to continue to upload tracking and get shipments out in time. I'm even going to decrease my handling time. My handling time, I think, is 3 days right now. I'm even going to decrease it to like 2 days because I think that's what you have to decrease it to become a top rated seller eventually. We're going to work our way back up to top rated seller, guys. Okay, so I dug a little deeper into this, the transaction defect report, and it's based on transactions you cancel because being out of stock, right? This goes into my last video of mistakes to make. These were either I couldn't find them or I had sold them on another platform and forgot to take them off eBay. So when somebody bought them on eBay, I didn't have them anymore. Doing an inventory sheet and keeping up with that, keeping everything nice and organized and inventory properly will avoid these mistakes right here. All right, guys, so there you have it. This is just documentation and just motivation for myself to keep going and to reach my goal and to improve seller status. You know, it's just you're seeing someone that has failed and let things slip, and the goal of this is so you can see someone climb back out of that and get back on track. I'd love to hear your stories if you've let things slip before. Put them down in the comments. Maybe this was motivating in a way for you. I don't know, but I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you enjoy the content. Go watch the other 2 videos I posted down in the description. Hope you guys are killing it. Hope you guys are enjoying what you do. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.